At 9:17 on a Thursday night, Adrian was still at his desk. Clara was walking home with groceries and no laptop in her bag. From the outside, one looked ambitious, the other looked like she had slowed down. But adult life is rarely that simple. People admired Adrian because he was rising fast. Promotions, bonuses, late meetings, bigger rooms. He became the kind of person others used as proof that hard work pays off. People admired Clara less loudly. She left work on time. She took real lunches. She stopped answering emails in bed. Some people called it balance. Others quietly called it lack of hunger. One life protected ambition. The other protected energy. One built a future that could be measured. The other protected a self that could not. This story is not about who made the smarter choice. Adrian did not choose career because he had no soul. Clara did not choose herself because she lacked ambition. One protected momentum. The other protected aliveness. And both protections had a price. Adrian and Clara joined the same company in the same year. Same training room. Same nervous smiles. Same promise that if they worked hard, life would open. In the beginning, both of them were hungry, not greedy, hungry. Hungry to prove they were capable, hungry to make their parents proud, hungry to stop worrying about money. The split did not happen all at once. It began with small decisions. Adrian stayed late one more hour. Clara went home when her body asked her to. Adrian learned that saying yes brought rewards. Yes to the urgent project, yes to the weekend call, yes to the client dinner. Yes became his ladder. Clara learned that every yes took something from somewhere else. A skipped workout, a canceled dinner, a shorter call with her mother, a version of herself postponed again. Adrian became valuable because he could absorb pressure without showing it. Managers trusted him with difficult clients. Teams waited for him to solve what others could not finish. The reward was real. Better pay, better title, better apartment, the ability to buy things his younger self once treated as impossible. But as his career grew, his life became easier to admire and harder to inhabit. He had better furniture than before, better clothes, better restaurants, and less time to feel any of it. Slowly, work stopped being something Adrian did. It became the place he checked whether he mattered. Clara did not quit ambition. She changed its definition. She wanted meaningful work, but not a life where her body only existed to carry her resume. The cost showed up quickly. She was no longer the first name for urgent projects. Her manager still liked her, but liking someone and betting on them are not the same thing. But something else returned. Sleep, appetite, long walks, the ability to hear her own thoughts without treating them as interruptions. Some people said Clara was slowing down. They were not entirely wrong. She was slowing down enough to notice what speed had been taking from her. Adrian's career gave him safety. He could help his parents, pay unexpected bills, upgrade his life, and feel less afraid of the future. That mattered. Money is not shallow when you remember what instability felt like. Clara's choice gave her peace, but peace did not erase fear. Sometimes she watched colleagues pass her by and wondered if choosing herself was wisdom or just a softer way of giving up. Adrian compared himself upward. Clara compared himself sideways. Both discovered that modern adulthood gives you endless proof that someone else chose better. Adrian bought financial security with time. Clara bought emotional security with momentum. Neither purchase was cheap. Adrian loved people in compressed windows. A quick dinner between meetings, a birthday message sent late, a relationship that kept waiting for the quarter to end. Clara had more presents to give. She remembered birthdays. She cooked with friends. She had evenings that were not leftovers after work. But presents also made her more available to other people's needs. When friends broke down, they called her. When family needed listening, they called her. A life with space can quickly become a life others enter. Adrian's absence protected his focus, but people slowly stopped asking him for things that mattered. Not because they loved him less, because they learned he was busy. For years, Adrian treated exhaustion like background noise, then his body raised the volume. It was not dramatic, no collapse, no life-changing diagnosis, just a doctor saying your stress is not imaginary. Some sentences change a person because they confirm what the person already knew. Clara's body had started returning before her career did. She slept deeper, her shoulders dropped, she laughed without checking the time. But peace did not make her immune to doubt. Sometimes rest felt like recovery. Sometimes it felt like watching the world move without her. Then Adrian got the promotion he had been chasing for years. The email arrived at 11:38 p.m. He smiled first, then he sat very still. The new role came with more money, more authority, and more visibility. It also came with a calendar that looked less like a schedule and more like ownership papers. Around the same time, Clara was offered a leadership track. It was not the biggest role, but it was the kind of role that would pull her back into the life she had just escaped. Clara did not say no. She asked a question most companies dislike. What would this cost me outside of work? The room went quiet, not because the question was unreasonable, because it was honest. Adrian and Clara had not talked properly in months. They met at a small restaurant after work, both looking like versions of success the other had once considered. Adrian said, "I got the role." Clara smiled. Then he added, "I don't know why I feel like I lost something." Clara said, "I might turn down the track." Adrian looked surprised. Then she added, "I'm scared that peace is making me ordinary." For the first time, they did not envy each other's lives. They saw the bill behind each one. Adrian had bought success with recovery. Clara had bought recovery with speed. Both had gained something real. Both had given up something real. Adrian did not quit his career. That would have made the story too simple. Instead, he stopped treating exhaustion as the proof that he cared. He declined one weekend call. Nothing collapsed. That was the strange part. The world had survived without owning every hour of him. Clara did not reject growth. She negotiated the role differently. Fewer late nights, clearer scope, real authority, real limits. She stopped treating ambition as a door that only opened if she abandoned herself at the entrance. Adrian started showing up before there was a crisis. For friends, for family, for himself. Presence felt inefficient at first. Then it began to feel like life. Clara started admitting that she still wanted more, not more at any cost, but more that did not require her disappearance. Adrian began to understand that a career can be meaningful without becoming a religion. Work can matter, but it cannot be the only place a person goes to feel real. Clara began to understand that choosing yourself is not the same as avoiding discomfort. Sometimes it means protecting your energy so you can spend it on something that matters. The question changed. Not how far can I go? Not how much can I protect myself? But what kind of life can I keep living while I grow? There was no perfect formula. Some seasons required ambition, some seasons required recovery. The danger was pretending one season should become your entire identity. Choosing career can give you structure, money, confidence, and proof that your effort has weight. For people who grew up with uncertainty, that proof can feel like oxygen. But if you are not careful, career can take the hours where friendship grows, the silence where your body speaks, and the ordinary evenings that make a life feel lived. Choosing yourself can give you breath, presence, health, and the courage to stop performing a life that is slowly hurting you. But choosing yourself can also cost you speed, status, money, and the comfort of being easily understood by people who only respect visible achievement. The goal is not to choose career or yourself forever. The goal is to notice when the thing that once protected you has started to consume you. So before you ask which life is better, ask what your choice is protecting. Is it your future, your health, your pride, your peace? Because every choice protects something, and every protection asks for something back. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.